Well, the UK economy is performing well at the moment with growth of 0.8% in the first quarter this year. We've also seen falls in the levels of unemployment as well, and most forecasters predict that this pace of growth will continue for the remainder of 2014. So all in all, the UK economy is in good shape at the moment. Well, certainly the threat of a sort of house price bubble and sort of subsequent housing market crash has been much discussed in recent weeks and months, and that's certainly something, given that the most recent figures have shown house price inflation now running annually at 10%. That's something that is not going to go away, and it's something that I think could potentially harm the longer term performance of the UK economy. The problem is that there's no sort of simple solution to this. Essentially, you have to build, or the UK has to build, a lot more houses than we currently are. So this debate will no doubt run and run. Other things sort of in the short term that could harm UK economic performance is the lower levels of business investment. And while the Bank of England are confident that this will improve this year, the official statistics still haven't shown this to be the case. So I think all in all, the UK is sort of well placed, but those are the two, both the house price bubble and lower levels of business investment are the two factors that could potentially hinder it, I would say. Well, at the moment, the UK construction sector is performing well, with the ONS statistics showing that the sector grew by 5.4% in the first quarter this year compared to the same quarter last year. When we look at the contract values that have been awarded, these have dipped slightly, but they're still above the levels that we've seen last year. So again, it's well placed to have a strong year. This is a tricky question because there's no doubt that the growth in output and contract award values in recent months has been largely attributable to the rise in residential construction contracts. So on the whole, it's been positive for the construction sector. But if we look at the levels of growth compared to the levels of growth in the commercial sector, for example, which is traditionally the largest single sector within construction, there's a large disparity between the two sectors, with housing sort of outperforming it by sort of 10 to 1. So I think that while at the moment it's positive for the construction sector, any slowdown in the activity in the residential sector, if that's not met by a similar upturn in the commercial sector or the infrastructure sector, then the longer term sort of durability or growth prospects for the construction sector may actually be harmed. Well, industrial had a good month with a rise in contract values awarded compared to last month and the similar month last year. The infrastructure sector also had a good month in April with the award of a £600 million offshore wind farm in Scotland in April. And the education sector had a similar strong month as well, with a significant increase in contract award values. Sectors that didn't have as good a month, well, residential was down slightly on the previous month, but it's still higher than this time last year, and in fact by far the sort of largest individual contributor to contract award values this month. The commercial sector, it was actually down both month on month and year on year, and given its traditional position as the major contributor to construction output growth and contract award growth, it's sort of slightly concerning and certainly one to watch for the future in terms of hoping for an improvement in the values of contracts awarded.